So in today's video, we will learn about zeros and coefficients of a polynomial and the formula and the relationship which they share. So first we will understand what are the zeros and coefficient of a polynomial. So in today's video, we will discuss about quadratic polynomial only of degree 2. Okay. So let's begin. So what are degree 2 polynomial, right? So degree 2 polynomials are the standard polynomials which are represented as x square plus bx plus c, right? So when we say degree 2, it's x square, right, of 2 degree, right? And if you look into this equation, so a, b, c are the coefficient of the polynomial, right? And the condition of this degree 2 polynomial is that a should not be 0, right? If a is 0, then it would become bx plus c, right? So it should not be a quadratic polynomial, okay? So this is the condition, right? Otherwise it will become a linear polynomial, okay? So the few examples are 2x square plus 3x plus 1, right? And minus x square plus 4x minus 5. When we say 0 of a quadratic polynomial, so we say that any value of x, right? If I put it over there, so the whole equations become 0, okay? So any value of x which can make this whole equation as 0 is the 0 of the polynomial, right? For example, if alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial, so this condition will get true, right? If I replace x with alpha, so the whole equation will become 0. If I replace equation with beta, so the whole equation will become 0. So they also call as the root or the solution of this polynomial, okay? Okay, so the relationship and the coefficient of the polynomial is that alpha plus beta is minus b by a. So for example, if your equation is ax square plus bx plus c, okay, so alpha plus beta, if alpha and beta are the roots or the zeros of the polynomial, so alpha plus beta would be minus b by a, and alpha into beta would be c by a, right? So we will take few examples, okay, after this, and we will try to validate this scenario, okay? So this whole thing has been derived from this equations, right? Okay, so let's take the first example of x square minus 5x plus c, right? So if I do the factor of this equation, right, it would be x minus 2, x minus 3, right? So from there you will get x equals to 2 and x equals to 3. So 2 and 3 are zeros or root of this x square minus 5x plus 6 equation, right? So let's try to validate it, right? So in the previous slides we have seen that, right, alpha plus beta is minus b by a, alpha into beta is c by a, right? So let's do that. So sum of this alpha plus beta is 5, right? So you can see that it's minus 5, right? So minus 5 by here a is 1, right? So it would become 5, right? So this conditions fulfilled, right? Let's do alpha into beta, 2 into 3, which is 6, right? So let's do check it over here. C is 6 and a is 1, right? It would be 6, right? Got it? Let's take one more example. 2x square minus 4x minus 6, right? So if we do this, we try to find the root, it would be x will become 3 and other root would be minus 1, right? These two are the zeros of the polynomial, right? So if I do 3 plus 1, alpha plus beta, right? 3 plus minus 1 is equals to 2, right? Here let's try to do that. Minus 4 by 2, right? So it would be 4 by 2, which is 2, right? The condition fulfilled, right? And alpha into beta, 3 into minus 1, right? It's minus 3, okay? So here minus 6 by 2, it would also be minus 3. So the conditions meets, right? The relationship between coefficient and roots, right? Or the zeros of the polynomial. Okay, let's take one more example. X square plus 5x plus 12, right? If I can write it as x square plus 3x plus 4x plus 12, right, equals to 0, right? Then it would be x plus 3 plus 4 and again x plus 3 equals to 0, right? it would become x plus 3 and x plus 4, right? So the roots are x equals to minus 3 and x equals to minus 4. So now you have this alpha and beta, okay? And now what we can do is that let's try to validate that. So alpha plus beta, right, is minus 3 plus minus 4, okay? So it would become minus 7. Let's try to do it over here. So minus b by a, right? So minus of 7 by 1, it would minus 7, right? Similarly, alpha into beta, okay? So minus 3 into minus 4, right? It's 12. If you can see over here, it's 12. C is what? 12, right? So, and A is what? 1. So C by A is also 12 by 1 equals to 12, right? Okay. So the condition meets, right? So, okay. So for this, you can practice, okay? I hope you have found this video useful. If you have liked this video, please press thumbs up and subscribe to our channel and share this video. Thank you, everyone.